It was a display like no other as China unveiled its modern military might during its 80th anniversary parade to commemorate the end of World War II. Flanked by leaders of Russia and North Korea, China signaling its diplomatic strength could rival that of the US-led world order. But what does all of this have to do with Trinidad and Tobago, you may ask? Well, in a world where global power is shifting and new alliances are forming, it raises a real question. Is sticking with the United States, Trinidad and Tobago's best move? Or should the government of the day be exploring new alliances, new partnerships that could shape our country's future in a very different way? According to historian Dr. Jerome Tilaksing, a war is underway.
The world is on the brink of a world war. What I foresee is that if a conflict does occur, millions will die, and it could mean long-term effects on us.
However, he thinks choosing sides may cost Trinidad and Tobago too much.
We don't have that clout, that global clout, to say who we are supporting or not. And the United States has a good relation with us in terms of not just for countering the drug trafficking, but for trade. And we cannot jeopardize that.
He says preparation is needed.
So I think we also have to look ahead. We have a budget coming up in a few weeks, and we have to be also looking at the price of oil, because if a war erupts, the Middle East will also take a stance. You would know, Kay Marie, Iran was invited to that event today, so that Iran and other Middle Eastern countries will be taking a stance.
And while they both agree the country should maintain its neutrality, Dr. Amory Brown wants the government to explore new partnerships.
What is required of us is to intensify our relations in all directions at this time, including with the Latin American region, including with China, including with countries to the Far East, Singapore, Malaysia, other partners, including with our Europeans. So it cannot be one being pursued at the expense of others. And this is where a balanced foreign policy and wise diplomatic engagement comes into play. I'm not sure that is what is being deployed from Port of Spain at this time.
CSC3 News made several attempts to reach Foreign Affairs Minister Sean Sobers for comment on the issue. However, those efforts have gone unanswered. With talks of war growing louder, Trinidad and Tobago must now ask itself, where do we stand? And which side of history will we choose? The answer, only time will tell. Kay Marie Fletcher, CSC3 News, Beijing.